Hi everybody, it's Diana at Catherine Diana Studios, and I am going to share with you a rubber stamp haul that I made or purchased from RedLead Rubber Stamps. And this is the package, and I've bought from them before. Look at the details on these stamps. Aren't they beautiful? Now, I didn't buy any of these, but just so you can kind of see. You know what? I'm running into the stand for my camera, so I'm going to flip it kind of this way. I realize upside down is kind of wonky, but you can still see the details. And then this is, well, this side here. And so I can cut these out and reuse them. I can try and cut, I think I'll just cut this out too, this little sticker. Can you see that there? So anyway, you can get an idea of what the quality of the images on their stamps, and I've been very happy. I think I've bought from them 3 times, and I believe they had a sale or there was something. Anyway, I forgot how much off, but they were doing something like when I bought these 2 weeks ago, I guess it was. So anyway, but here I wanted to show you. I didn't pull them apart. I probably should. Hopefully that's just going to loop right through. So looky here, I get, you know, some wonderful ribbons to use with my journals and such. So this one here, beautiful, pretty good size there. You know what, let me get how you doing here? So she's what, yeah, just under 5 inches tall by about 2.5, her widest part, what is that, about 2 1/4 inches wide. So she's super cute. I'm gonna use her and this lovely gal too in some of my Halloween journals. And then they had this year. They didn't have these last time I ordered. So aren't those cool? And you know, pretty good size. What is this? About, yeah, let me take a look here. Just about 3.5 inches by about 1.5 inches wide. But look at that, isn't that beautiful? The detail on there. I'm hoping we don't have a lot. I know there's glare over here because there's a light right there. But anyway, we try that. There we go. So those are super cool. And then I love this. So I can stamp things inside, maybe paint them, use watercolors, whatever. I think this is just has so much potential, especially because I make shadow boxes and little dioramas and all that. I thought, well, why don't I create something that looks like that inside of a bell jar or something like that? So, what do you call those? Another name for them, cleoche? I don't know. Anyway, so there's those, I was going to say. And these, since I do so much Halloween stuff, I can use those. So I'm excited about that. They gave me a little free gift thing with my order. Some stamped images. It looks like it's a library card type thing. A couple of cards that were in here. A little chipboard owl. It's a cute little girl there. Make sure there's no real glare there, and it looks like some washi tape. So that was really wonderful. And this came too. Usually if I buy small stamps, they tend to come in these cute little boxes. So these two were in there, and it's a Edgar Allan Poe and a vintage style thimble. So they were in there, and you know, you can reuse these boxes, and you know, they're just so cute. And those are their stamps too. So you can get an idea what their stamps would look like if you wanted to stamp some boxes. This was included as well. Let's see, that has my info on it, so I really don't want to show that. But anyway, so some really cool papers to use in my journals, backgrounds, whatever. Some really interesting little skeleton head stamps. I love this little guy. I love owls. I like birds of prey, so they're really pretty. They're just such beautiful birds. And then we have this little guy here too. And these are actually quite large. let's see, from its top to the, well, that's just under 5 inches. And at its widest, it's about 2, yeah, it's about 2 3/4 of an inch, give or take. It's better if I did it in centimeters, but I haven't lived in Europe for a really long time, so I've forgotten all of that stuff. If you don't use it, you lose it. I've forgotten, so I have to really stop and think. So let me put that there. And then we have these cute little candles. And another cute little owl. Thought that was really sweet. And these are like little mini tags. They're pretty small, but I'm like, those are cute, and I can easily just stamp it in either black or purple or lime green or orange and have myself some cute little tags for my Halloween journals. And then this little guy right here. And then finally these. And there were more that I wanted to get, but I'm like, you know, I'm probably not going to use that very often. One was sold out. I was really disappointed in that one. It was another postage stamp cancellation mark. So I'll have to watch, see when it comes back. But there's this one here. So lots of different stamps that I can use because I make travel journals too. And so these come out really handy in them. And I have real letters and envelopes from around the world, but I don't have a lot of them, and I think what I'm going to do is just start copying them, and then that way I'll just fold them up, and they'll look real, but they're not real, because trying to get them now is getting expensive too. So, and then the little tricycle, I thought that could be kind of fun and interesting in a Halloween journal. Made me think of The Shining with the kid on his little tricycle and stuff. So anyway, so there we go. So it's the great stuff. You know, watch for a sale, or if you get add your mailing, or not mailing address, your, whatever you call it, your email address. I guess that's a freebie, so we'll put it over there. You know, they'll send you possibly a coupon, and you can, you know, have a grand time and get some really lovely stamps. So hopefully that's all in the photo. But I was really excited. So anyway, I thought I'd share it with you because they're just a great company. The quality of their stamps are wonderful. And, you know, they can help you to make cute little things like these little tags. And I haven't used any of these stamps on, or anything of their stamps on anything like this, or on these that I've made. But it gives you an idea of all the fun that you can have. Like the skull with those. So much fun. So things to do for creepy Halloween stuff. So anyway, so hope you all are having a great day and a great week. Take care of yourselves, drink lots of water, get lots of rest, and take deep breaths. That's for sure. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.